Very good morning to you both. June last year, of course, you hadn't expected to even be on patrol that day, had you?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, we don't normally work together.
No, right, so you're not even regularly colleagues?
No.
In the same car out on patrol. Tell us what happened. What did you hear?
We just finished going to a lady with dementia. We'd had a cup of tea with her, and then we'd gone in the car. We were just about to go for lunch, and then Johnny had heard that there was an RTC, possibly.
RTT?
A road traffic accident, possibly, and somebody was doing CPR. And then very quickly there was a shooting, and that somebody had been stabbed.
Were you far away, Johnny, at the time?
We were about a few miles away with Craig, and yeah, we was on the radio, and we decided we were sent into the area to have a look for the suspect, and we got told to proceed with caution because he was obviously armed still, and he possibly had a gun and a knife on him.
So then you saw Thomas Mair.
Yes.
Didn't you?
You didn't know at the time, though?
We didn't know. We thought it was him.
Is the man who had just murdered Jo Cox.
Yeah.
What did you know about him at that stage?
Absolutely nothing other than he had a firearm potentially on him and a knife on him.
So you've turned the car around. Do you park the car? Do you stop the car in the street? Do you jump out?
No, we started following him. He started walking down the cul-de-sac, and there were a couple of people in the gardens because it was around about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I put the window down and I sort of sat on the window ledge and I hung out the window. Craig held my belt, and I remember Craig shouting to me, he's got something in his hand, he's got something in his hand, and I was shouting to him to stop. And he just ignored me at the start, and then he turned around, and then Craig, he was still shouting, and then I just told him to put his bag down, show his hands, and he did. He threw his bag down.
He threw his bag down, didn't he then, yeah?
And he put his arms out to the side and went, "It's me." I can't remember getting out the car. The next memory I've got is we're literally shoulder to shoulder with Craig, and we're running as fast as we could towards him. And then, as we've come probably as far as we were to you, he's quickly moved his arms from outside, from his outstretched towards his belt
and down.
And
which is the worry where the firearm is.
We thought we were, yeah, that's what we thought.
What did you do?
We rugby tackled him to the ground and got hold of his hands as quick as we could. And then you put some handcuffs on him.
It's fascinating, Johnny, that you say you don't remember getting out of the car, because you're hanging out of the car, sort of Dukes of Hazzard style, really, and then you're confronted with this moment. Have you been able to piece together, that, through what you've heard from other people? No, I can't, and it was obviously just me and Craig there. I can't remember ever having a conversation with you at that moment. Just amazing.
You brought to the ground an extremist who had murdered an MP and had attacked someone who was trying to help her. And you know, as a result, he is now serving a whole life sentence in prison. You weren't even supposed to be doing what you were doing that day. You were supposed to both be on a course separately. You hadn't, done this patrol together before. What goes through your mind now, knowing what you do about who it was, what he was capable of, what he might have done to you, and what he did to Jo Cox?
I don't think I'd change anything in that sense. I don't think I'd change anything at all, really.
Has it affected you, though? I mean, knowing that he killed her, what are your thoughts about her and what he did to
I think those events will always stay with us.
Yeah,
they will. We've had a small involvement with the family, but they will stay with us. But that day, you just have to deal with what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Have you had any contact with her family?
Yes. Yeah, we've met them on a couple of occasions, and they're phenomenal people. Very, very strong, very strong people.
Well, you're phenomenal people as well. It really is extraordinary hearing your story. Thank you so much for coming and sharing it, and best of luck with the Police Bravery Awards tonight. You certainly get our award, whatever happens, but it really was super, just extraordinary. Thank you so much for coming in.
PC's Craig, Nicholls and Jonathan Wright, thank you so much.
Craig.
Thank you.